everyone. Welcome back to the Hello Spring podcast. Today's guest is someone whose storytelling and heartfelt gameplay has made her a comforting staple in the Sims community. OshinSims is a passionate simmer who's been playing since The Sims 1. As a mom, a wife, and a longtime fan of the franchise, she brings her cozy vibes and meaningful stories to life through her Let's Plays, with a deep love for family gameplay. Whether you're here for nostalgia, gameplay tips, or just general inspiration, you're in for a real treat. So let's go ahead and welcome OshinSims to the Hello Spring podcast. Hello, Ocean. Welcome in. Thank you for coming onto the podcast for Hello Spring for season 2. I am very excited. I know you were on last season, but it's always exciting to chat with you and yap with you about a lot of things: Sims, life, your cats, YouTube, love struck, all the things. Love sick, not love struck, even though that's a pack, but hey. But welcome in.
Thank you so much. I cannot believe we're on season 2, and I'm so excited to talk to you.
Yeah, same. So, for anyone that is new to the podcast and does not know Ocean Sims, feel free to, let the people know who you are, what you do.
Okay, I'm Ocean. I am a mom of 3. Well, technically, mom of 5 because now we have 2 cats, and they are my world. I'm married, and I absolutely love Sims. Like, I am just a full time Sim mom. I tell people I'm like a full time mom, off cam and on cam. I love my Sims, they're my babies.
Literally, I love that. I love that you have your personal life and you have your pixel life, but it's all like your life.
It
That's
is.
good. Well, since the last season, a lot has happened because I think the last time that we had talked to each other was like four years ago or so since the last season, which is kind of a very long time.
That's a
So
long time.
yeah, it is. And I'm like, we talk to each other like on like Discord and like Twitter and stuff, but like never in this type of format.
Right.
So I would love to know what has been like happening with you since we last like chatted in the last season, especially in like the last year of like 2024, now that we're in 2025. Any like major
Ooh.
life changes, milestones, anything?
So I officially hit 100K after we spoke. That was definitely after we spoke, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I hit 100K, and I lost my computer that got me to 100K. It
Oh,
died on me, and that was really sad. And from that moment, I kind of restarted my whole thought process on YouTube. So my content before my computer died on me is a little bit different than the content I'm doing now. But right now, I am playing in a rotational save file, doing new things, using less CC and mods, but we are heading back into the modded direction, and I'm going to be back into deep storytelling now that I'm comfortable with my new computer.
oh, good. That I like that you're kind of like, once what you had before was like sad, but it kind of brought new life into you of making new content in a different way. And I really love your rotational gameplay. It's so inspiring because one, not a lot of people know like how to properly play The Sims or how to find a new way to be inspired, especially with storytelling and The Sims and creations and just where to even start. And I think the best way is to do it like in a rotational style for like a couple of days and then move on to the next one. And after that one,
Yeah.
move on to the next one.
It's so fun. It actually started off with me rotating different families in Willow Creek. So our townies, the OG townies, the pancakes, the goths, and the Spencer Kim Lewis family, who I never would play with. And so after giving them a makeover, I don't know, I'm kind of becoming a Willow Creek fan. Like, that was a world that I wasn't really crazy about, but now just rotating the different lots, the different families, and adding my own lore, I really like them. So it's been really fun, and I'm also playing with my own family within this rotational save file, and it keeps things interesting. And I feel like because we do this every single day, like, no one realizes we are playing Sims almost every day.
No, we
That-
really are.
that's not normal. like, like, that's not normal, right? So And like you said, it does keep things interesting. And knowing that I'm inspiring other people's gameplay is really fun because I feel like my audience also inspires me. Like they apply pressure on me, a good pressure. Like I have to keep it
Hmm.
interesting. We have to keep it fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's important because like content creation, like you've been doing this for a very long time and you've been making Sims content. And I remember the good old, Charlie Ann.
I knew you were going to bring that.
I just
I
can't like
love
forget
it.
that family, that Sim. I think it was just
Yes.
so iconic because when I first found like your YouTube channel, I'm like, this Simmer got something to them. They got a little
Thank
juice to the
you.
content. So I'm like, I was invested. And then of course you had like your city living family. I think it was like three Sims, like one was a gamer and stuff like that. And then of course you grew into
Yeah.
your content and you got a lot more comfortable. I like the way I see it and hear it is that when I watch content, especially yours, you've grown into your confidence of like speaking to a microphone and making
Aw.
content and it's just like the growth and it's just so nice just to see the evolution of where you started to where you are now and you're like there's a lot of changes that happens in the world and the industry and YouTube and whatever, but you have grown with your content and it shows.
I appreciate that. And I think one thing that you said is so important. Like when you're doing this, you're bound to change. Like I know
Yeah.
I might not even sound the same as my first video. Like none of us do.
No.
But I do find comfort in coming up around simmers like you, Urban Sims, Fantasia. I always mention them when we speak because you three are what gave me that push to really just do this. And you all have not changed in like any negative way. Like you're still the same creators I fell in love with 6 years ago. Yeah, 6 years ago. Yeah. It's like we're really doing this. It's crazy. But yeah, I feel like I've grown with my content. I feel much happier on the platform. I used to definitely be one of those people that would compare my content and like new simmers would come in our realm and I'd feel like I had to change like what I was doing. And then I got to a point where I was like, you know what? If I'm not happy doing this and I have to show up every day, I might as well just do what I love and not change anything too much about me, you know?
Yeah. I think that's very important, like the good mindset to go into it. Like, don't change yourself to please other people. And
Hmm.
if you're going into this career field that we call it to make money and the fame and whatnot that comes with this, like then you're doing it for the wrong reasons. Do it because you want to
Yes.
have fun. And I think with the Sims community in general, with YouTube, it's forever growing. And this game franchise is getting old. It's
It
25
is.
years.
Right.
And we like I think a lot of us never expected us to like people watch our videos or like make a career out of it. And it's like we just like playing with pixel sims and causing chaos and drama and sometimes wholesomeness, but it's cool that people can relate to it, especially the stories that we tell.
Right. Like when I first started, I never thought, wow, this could be successful. I'll be an EA game changer at the time. That's what they called us. And
Yeah.
then I will, have all these opportunities. We didn't think that. We just started it. And I can honestly say that like it sounds so cheesy, but if you were to just want to enter this realm, you have to do it because you love to do it because you have to show up. And it's so hard to keep doing something you love if you just want to do it for the success because I've seen a lot of new simmers come in that I never see on my homepage anymore. And their
No,
last
same.
video, you know what I mean? It's like you have to really love it. And I really admire, like, I would say, I want to say our generation of simmers, but I came after you a little bit. So I feel like the OGs, like you, Jen, James, Deligracy, Lil Simsy. Hey, Kayla, if you ever listen to this.
Hey.
I
No,
love
I call you an OG.
You think so? Am I an OG now?
Like you're an OG in like the Sims 4 category cuz
Yeah, yeah,
so
yeah.
like because you started like 6 7 years ago and like the Sims
Yeah.
4 was still like it's an infancy, so there weren't a lot of
Ooh.
things back then, and so it was
Mhm.
still like growing, making its audience and community, and you started something that really changed the game for like your type of audience. And it really shows that everyone has their type of gameplay, whether it's family, drama, violence, occults. There's
Yeah.
something for everyone. And I think back then we didn't have much. And of course, it's grown a lot in like diversity and the storytelling aspect and how they make their games, but also how the community has changed as a whole in a good way and a bad way. And I think it's so nice to see that everyone can come collectively for one singular thing, and that is The Sims, whether we like it or not. I think we all have something that we deeply love about this game.
I love that you said that. I feel like that statement alone just needs to be clipped and like shared everywhere because that was such a good way to explain like our community right now. And I'm honored because going back to how you said I would be considered an OG for The Sims 4, which is great because I miss my Sims 3 era and I cry about it all the time. I'm like, oh my gosh, like that was an era. Queen,
Maybe,
like I
oh, I miss Queen so
right. Like I wish I was around. I wich I was around, at that time. But um my little Walmart laptop could not handle Sims 3. So I missed my era.
neither could mine.
But didn't you have like a build that was like really popular? Wasn't it a Sims 3 build or something?
Yeah, it was like a family house that I built way, 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 way back then.
Yeah, see, and that's what brings me back to the point that you mentioned that back then we were still forming what The Sims is on YouTube. And
Yeah.
so it's like there wasn't a lot of us. And so everything was interesting. Everything was interesting because there weren't a lot of us. Like every new channel I found was interesting. Andrew Arcade, like
Oh
there are
my
a lot of people that
gosh.
I know, right? Like so many people that aren't even like on the platform like that as it was before, but now we can find a little bit of everything for anyone. And I think that's really cool. But I hope no one ever forgets that, like, we kind of built this brick by brick.
We
Like,
really did, honestly, when you think about it. It's like, wow. It's like we see like The Sims as our favorite game, and of course, Maxis makes The Sims, but then EA controls The Sims, and
true.
it's like our genuine love of this game. Like we want it to succeed, and we want to see change, and
Hmm.
we have seen that in the past couple of years with new skin tone, a variety of new skin tones,
Yes.
pronouns, binders and shapewear, hearing aids, top surgery, scars, all the different things that we have gotten really goes to show that we do make The Sims.
We do. Oh, wow. You're so right. That goes back to, I think we were part of the same campaign and it was like, you make The
Yes.
Sims. Yeah. It's like, we really do make The Sims. They are actively changing it because of us, because we play this and we want it to be the best. And it's so funny because the base game is unrecognizable.
It really I get
Yeah.
so jealous of like new simmers who come in and be like, I just started playing The Sims 4 today. I'm like, y'all, you don't know how hard it was back then in
It
2014.
was a struggle.
But no, it's still great though. I mean,
It is.
I love like I always say if you want to start playing The Sims, play The Sims 4, please,
Ooh,
because
I love
it's
that.
it's the easiest game to understand because they have so many tutorials, which can get annoying at times, but
Mhm.
it's so helpful to have like that helping hand to guide you through everything, to understand like the basics of building, gameplay, a little bit with the fun features that we have, and even create a sim with that storytelling thing we have in
I
CAS.
haven't used that in so long. Wow.
I haven't used it either in a while, and I need to.
We should just do a video where we just let it,
Yeah.
like create a sim for us. So, one thing that you said that I really love was that we have a lot more tutorials now, which I had to humble myself. I really would get annoyed with all of the tutorials. But then I thought if we want this game to keep growing, not everyone has that sim intuition like we do. So for the younger audience and for new people coming to The Sims, those tutorials are so helpful and we can disable them easy. But for people that are new, like we have to keep the game alive. And they don't really, like my husband went through the tutorial when it
Ooh.
was that old tutorial.
Oh, Lord and Lou.
Yeah, like he needed that. And you're so right about The Sims 4 being the easiest to play because when you go into Sims 2 and Sims 3 after not playing for years, it feels like the most complicated game
No,
in the world.
it is.
Oh, it is.
I tell people all the time, do like I don't want auto roofing at all
No, please
because
don't.
the way The Sims 4 functions, I love this game so much, but the way the game just has been for auto roofing, however you build your house is how your roof is going to look. And the game does not recognize different bump outs and sides of the house. And like, we don't want it. We don't need it. We
Nope.
don't even need auto windows, even though that we have it. We don't need it.
No.
Um, but what we do need is a lot more things for the younger generation. I would love to see more things for infants since they're so new and toddlers and kids. Like I want more of that stuff for them.
Me too. I'm waiting. I'm just waiting to see an email from EA like, "Hey, do you want to do an infants kit?" Because like I really want to do that. And when I thought when we got the Golden Years kit, I thought to myself that had your name all over it. You love elders.
I love Elder so much. I'm like, wait a minute, that's all I need. Now I just need the
Yes.
objects.
Right. We just need some new objects for them and it's just because we grow with our families,
We do.
you know. So I want that so bad. I want more gameplay for Sims. Like I don't want any more like missions and objectives. Like I want more gameplay items for them.
I do too. I think like that's the one thing about this like ever growing community is like there's so many like of course mods and things that come out and I think they're helpful but then not everyone can access it whether they have like the capability to download them or just don't have them because they play on console. I think we definitely need to have that integrated into the game organically so everyone can have access to that fun new features. And I think for the future of the Sims I want to see more collaborations and more people that they work with and packs that they make and kits that they make. Like I think you should definitely like pitch that like saying, "Hey, let's work on a infant kit." Like that would be so cool.
I might do that. Instead of waiting for the opportunity, I just need to create one.
Yes. If you don't see it, create it.
Right. And you're so right. Like a lot of people don't have the privilege to install mods or have them, or it's just a preference. And I think that's why I'm always on the fence of playing vanilla and then playing heavily modded. There's no in between with me. I'm either vanilla or I have every mod out there. And speaking of mods, how modded is your game? I haven't checked in
um
with your Sims 4 stuff, only your Sims 2 stuff.
well, my Sims 4 mods folder is like 28 gigabytes.
Excuse me.
It's just a little bit. It's a tiny bit amount. It's mostly all of the hairs that like clog up the file size and
True.
the objects I need to delete out of my game because I don't use them unless I'm like playing a personal household. Because I build so much and I post things to the gallery, but I never put CC in the builds to post to the gallery because I don't like linking things. It takes too much time.
It does. And you know what? It's hard too because you see a cute thing, a build CC, and you download it and you're like, I'm going to use this. And you never use it. It's like you download it just because it's so cute and you have to have it, but you never use it because it's
Yep.
not convenient unless, like you said, you're playing a personal household. Then it makes sense because you're like, okay. But
Yeah.
luckily for me, I don't upload to the gallery too much when it comes to builds. So I've been going a little crazy with my build CC.
Ooh. I like that. Honestly, there's only one house that I really technically play religiously with all the CC. It's my O'Connor Diary
Oh my
family.
gosh, they
They're my
are so cute.
favorite.
I love that's your comfort family.
It is. I could play them day, noon, and night, and I barely post them. But it's like I just like to play with them. But now that the game has it where The Sims doesn't recognize pregnancy, I'm like, oh, I can't continue that family until it gets fixed because my
Did
Sim is pregnant right now, and she's in her second trimester. So I'm like, uh, let's not have this. So taking a bit of a pause. I might do a little bit of the soul food legacy for a change.
you should. Well, I'll start by saying this. I have not updated my game yet. So I don't
Oh,
have those problems.
well, you lucky.
Right? I'm like fancy. I'm just sitting watching the madness unfold. I'm like, I didn't update yet. But yeah, the soul food legacy, everyone keeps recommending that to me. And I started the very veggie. And I don't know how to do more than one legacy at a time.
Oh, it's a hot mess.
It's a hot
Don't
like, do you
don't do it.
feel I thought you were gonna encourage me.
I mean, the good part is like you can start multiple legacies at once. I have like 4. Um, I think the way I see it is like I treat it as like not a job. I treat it as like a as an enjoyment type of thing. So
Mhm.
I break it up every couple of days, like real life days. Like I'll play it for like 3 days if I want to, and then I move on to the next one. And then it's kind of like a rotational thing that you do like in The Sims 4 with your gameplay. Play it for a couple of days, move on to the next one, play a little extra if you want to, if you're having really fun with it, and then kind of go back to the other one to kind of progress it through, even though they're not in the same save file.
Okay, I'm making mental notes because I'm like, I don't know, maybe I shouldn't feel so hard about I mean, like, get hard on myself and feel bad if I don't run through my
Yeah.
legacies. That's my fear. I feel like if I start the soul food legacy, that I'll end up dropping my very veggie legacy because I'll have so much fun with the other one or vice versa. And so I don't even try.
Yeah, I mean, like, you can, like, always treat it as, like, a theme. Like, when I was thinking of, like, doing different things, I treat it as, like, Sims 2 Sunday or Sims 2 Saturday, and I'll play, like, Sims 2 on this day and that day for a couple of hours or a couple of days if I want to. And, like, Soul Food Legacy could be, like, a Soul Food Sunday type of thing. Your
Oh,
Very
that's
Veggie could
fun.
be, like, Very Veggie Wednesday. I don't I really don't know. Um,
Okay, if you do the Soul Food Legacy challenge, and if you ever deem it Soul Food Sunday, I am totally copying that. So I'm just gonna let that be
oh,
known
go
right
for it.
there.
I don't mind. Go
I got
for
this
it.
from Spring Sims.
Because it's so cool. Like, honestly, I'm just like, Soul Food Legacy is the best legacy I have seen in a while. I love Berry
Right.
Veggie, but, like, Soul Food is it has, like, a different
It
seasoning
has
to it.
soul, babe. It has
It
soul.
has soul. It has a little meat and potatoes to it.
It does. It has that, yeah, it has that umph. You know, and it's awesome because do you remember we both did this actually. Gosh, we've had opportunities together that
I
it's like we're
know.
like brothers and sisters in opportunities. But we had the Black representation like videos that we
Oh,
had. You remember
yeah.
that?
I
And that
remember that,
that
yeah.
was so fun. And I feel like that's why the soul food legacy is so good to us because we can relate to it. We understand it.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Like we
Mhm.
get it. And I would love like, and I'm just gonna say this. I would love if even though someone or a simmer could not understand that the culture of that legacy, if they would just try it, just to see how their gameplay would be with it.
Yes.
Like I feel like it does need more it needs recognition. So I don't know. I think I might stream that because I'm gonna be streaming.
I think that'd be really fun, and I think honestly that was where I wanted to talk to you more about, like, you have done content creation for quite some time now. You've done some live streams on YouTube, and I would count that, okay, as live streams. Casual, simple, easy, fun, chatty. But you have recently discussed that you wanted to do some Twitch streaming. And I feel like YouTube and Twitch are kind of like similar platforms, but they're completely different in community, where
Mm,
YouTube is everything is all on one platform and it's so overwhelming, especially if you've been doing it for a long time with pre-recorded videos.
hmm.
Whereas Twitch is just completely live, unedited content, which can be a good thing and a bad thing, depending on how you see it.
Right.
But it just feels like a community there where everyone can come in, hang out, chill with you for an hour or 2 or forever how long, and it just feels good day in and day out, and I stream every day.
You
So,
stream every day? What?
yeah, Monday through Saturday for,
How
like,
do you
about 3 hours.
Okay, that is like I don't even know if you hear the birds outside my window. I'm sorry, but That's a little ambiance for you, but that is so admirable every day. How long?
For about like 3 hours a day. I stream at night though. Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. Central Time. And then
Oh,
Wednesdays, 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. Central Time.
I was thinking about, since I'm new to streaming, and also thank you so much for the compliments earlier, because I,
Yes.
I don't count my YouTube streaming as streaming because it was so casual, but that's what streaming is. It's like you're just hanging out. But I kind of wanted to do like morning streams. That was always the hard part
Yes.
for me with streaming is like I didn't know when to incorporate it because I do have kids, I do have a husband, and I have cats. But
Yes.
and sometimes they're all over my keyboard and stuff, so they do get in the way. But I just want to step outside of my comfort zone for the rest of my career. Like I feel like I was too comfortable. I was way too comfortable where I was, and
hmm
I feel like I'm not pushing myself anymore. I feel like once I hit 100K, I was like, "Oh, okay, that's the goal." But it doesn't stop there.
No, it does not. We got to keep growing, got to keep doing, whether we like it or not. We continue to grow as people, and I see as we're people, and we grow both personally and professionally.
Ooh, I love that. I needed to hear that. I
Yeah.
need the hype because I am scared to stream.
No, I'm scared every day. Every time I press that go live button, I don't know what's gonna happen. I don't know who's gonna be there. I'm like, I'll just keep yapping until someone pops up, maybe. But it's I think when you have like that bond with the people that watch your content and you have something to talk about, or it's a game or whatever you're doing, I think there's always someone who's going to appear and wants to talk to you, especially when you have like those core people that you know that really will show up every single time. And it's like they always say people who have like a million, 10 million, whatever, 100,000 followers on different platforms or collectively, sometimes it's only like the 10% that will always show up and be there. You're like your ride or dies.
That's true.
So,
And that's something new for me because, or not new, I am familiar with that because on YouTube, I have, that group, those group of people that will
mhm,
comment on every video. It could be a Sims 2 video, it could be a mod review, it could be episode 50 of the same LP, and they will comment and show up. And I really do appreciate that. I love that. And I think that was another thing. That was another reason why I wanted to build a community on Twitch because I know there are still tons of simmers that I haven't came across or that have came across me. And
mhm.
so I'm hoping to find like my group of people over there. I'm sure the people that follow me on YouTube will be over there, but not everyone watches Twitch streams.
Right. And I think you'll find a lot of simmers on Twitch, and I found quite a few, and it is really it's steadily growing. Back when I first started, there was barely anybody. I mean, we had Andrew Arcade, we had Rory Plays, we had James Turner, we had Deli, Vixella, and
Aw.
then of course we had Life Simmer, and there was like slowly but surely growing. And then it just like took a big boom, I feel like in 2020, where a lot of people, of course, we were all at home for reasons that we could not
Yes.
control.
Right.
And in a way, I say like 2020 was a good year and a bad year for a lot of different things. But I think it also, at least for me personally, because I graduated university in 2020,
Mm.
and I always felt that I needed a way where I just did not have to leave my house. And so I treated it as a good thing where I got to focus on my content, my lovely Pixel family, and really take this seriously and do it full time. And I've been doing it for like 5 years now, at least full time, but I've been doing it since I was 14.
Oh my goodness, 14 sounds, I don't remember 14 anymore. I feel like I've been adulting my whole life.
Same.
But that is so true. When 2020 hit, it had its pros and cons, but it definitely made me lock in the same way that it
Yes.
made you lock in. It just made us, and then truthfully, a lot of people were looking to be entertained at home. And when things were starting to return back to normal, I actually saw like a decrease in views because everyone was starting to go back to their regular lives. Like
Yep,
2020 was lit for us, okay?
it was nice.
It really was. And then in my personal life too, I love that my kids were home, my husband was home. It was good in the moment of having adversity. So
Yes.
yeah, it definitely was. And now we're kind of getting back to normal. But and I think did Eco Lifestyle come out in 2020? I cannot remember.
I believe so, because that's also around the kind of around the time when the Sims Spark came out.
Oh
And
my
people were
goodness.
asking, like, did you all film this in the pandemic? Like, no, we filmed this in late 2019. Before
Yes.
that, we didn't know what's
Um,
going to happen next month.
did you know that I was supposed to be up there, but I declined?
Yeah, I'm glad that you did. 'Cause
And I know why you say that. Trust me. You know me. You know me. I got the yeah, I absolutely yeah. That's all we'll
yeah.
say.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, you've dodged some bullets, which
I
is good.
did. I did. I was like, "Oh, okay." But, I will say it was a very interesting time. Like, The Sims
Yes.
sparked oh my goodness, that was such a weird like, who even we don't do stuff like that in our community anymore. Like, it was random.
We really don't. We do a lot of challenges, but
True.
not in real life. But there's that. I think it was like the height of reality TV shows and wanting to like really make something big of The Sims, even though The Sims was already big at its core anyway. I think they wanted to tap into a different market back then, which made sense.
Mhm.
Um, and I feel like now that they are, like, they're doing so many big things now, marketing wise, it's so different, but in a good way, for good way and a bad way. I've seen some bad marketing, but I've seen some
Same.
good marketing.
Right.
And I think they're time to really tap into that, like that mainstream. That's why we're getting the Sims movie, which honestly, I'll take any day, but it has to be good.
It has to be good, and I need to know who's gonna play Eliza and Bob.
No, honestly, same. I think they have to definitely incorporate the pancakes in some type of way, some for
Please.
like some randomness. They have to include Bella, the land grabs, the Calientes, Don Lothario, and the Grim Reaper. Like the core
That's the
six.
movie. That like
Yeah,
that's it. That's what we need.
that's all we really need personally.
Ooh, I have a question for you because you were just naming a
Yeah.
bunch of townies. Sims 4 townies. Who is your favorite townie in the entire Sims 4?
Oh my God, that's like almost 11 years of history, aren't there? Um,
Exactly.
I honestly, it was always like Bob Pancakes because he was so misunderstood. But then I
Right?
realized he's also toxic, so I don't like him anymore. Um, I guess it would have to be. Oh my gosh.
Right. I'm
Oh,
sitting here thinking to myself, like, who do I like?
I mean, I really love the uh oh my the Michelson family a lot, but I think my
Oh,
favorite of all time would have to be Brant and Brent Hecking.
that's a comfort couple. I love them.
Most like least dramatic household in the entire Sims 4 franchise.
Bro, they don't have anything going on. Like, they're just happy chilling in Brindleton Bay.
Right, got their dog Rosie and like living their life and
Right.
like unproblematic, and that is what I like until something happens, and then I stir up some drama.
Gosh, I love it. Well, that it's our obligation to stir up drama.
It is, it
No one
is.
can be perfect. No one's safe.
We can't have no safe household in this life. I mean, you have your favorite world, but like, what is your favorite household? Then, since you asked me a question, I want to ask you one too.
Goodness, now I have to really think. I'm so used to my own households that I'm like, I was about to name a household that I created, and I'm like, no, that's not a townie. I think right now, well, I'll say this. This is always going to change because I change my mind with everything, but I'm thinking the BFFs right now, the BFF household.
Mm,
And that is only because I had to go back in my Willow Creek rotational save and choose a family to play with because I'm going to play a little bit off cam before I record the next episode. And I really like them. Like this trio dynamic of friendship that could go either way.
yeah,
You could pair whoever they could be a throuple. It doesn't even matter. Like you could do whatever with them. And I kind of just love the idea of three best friends, childhood best friends, going through adulthood together.
yeah. I've always treated it like that. I always thought they were a throuple because I mean, Scott got Liberty Lee and Summer Holiday, and then they all love each other, but they don't want to say anything to ruin their friendship. Things could go sideways in a split of a
Exactly.
second, and you never know what to expect until it happens. And I think that's always fun because the game can be very unpredictable. Life can be very unpredictable, but we just gotta go with the flow and see what happens.
Yes, and that's why I like it. Like I'm playing with them in a totally different way now. Before, I could not be bothered with them or their house. I did not like the BFF household. They look so boring, but I made them over
Mhm.
and they look good and they're fun to play with.
That's good because it's important to always make over Sims that look a little bit 2014 ish.
Please do.
Always got to spice it up a little bit more. But I think something that I always thought that was so unique to like your content is like how your creative process has like evolved in the past couple of years. Like what would you say like your creative like how has your creative process evolved in 2025? Because it's been like we're already in July at this point.
Wow, yeah, that's a great question because it has changed and how I move has changed. When my computer broke down on me, that is when I took a break from creativity because Jen, our good friend Urban Sims, said
Yes.
to me that has stuck with me since she told me this. And it's that creativity is a muscle. And for us, it really is. Like we are working that creative muscle so often. So I kind of took a break. I didn't have a process. I just showed up and played and recorded for a while. And now that I'm going back into my roots, the storytelling and that deepness, that rich storytelling and gameplay that I'm into. It's not like I'm like letting the game decide for me anymore. Now that I'm back into this realm, I am a turn on my playlist that I created for whatever family or let's play, and I have to just go in that save, prep everything, and I have to lock in. Like I have to close my door and just do that for 3 hours straight.
Mm.
That is me lately because I'm getting lovesick back. And
Yeah.
I cannot do really deep content unless I can lock in and have my alone time because I'm married and I have kids. That's why I don't push that kind of content out all the time. And you won't get it all the time because if I can't lock myself in a room for 3 hours straight, then I can't do it. It
No,
takes work.
that's valid. That is totally valid. It does take a lot of work. And I think the whole idea of like storytelling, it is a for sure creative muscle. Like Jen said, like you really have to work your brain to think creatively again. And when things go sideways, it's like, wait, I have to think differently. So that way it
Yes.
makes sense for my soul and my brain and
Hmm.
the content that I'm creating. Because if it doesn't make any sense, then like why post it or like why create it that day. And honestly, storytelling, you can get it from different avenues, whether it's watching a TV show, reading a book, starting a new hobby of any kind. And I think that's like what we got to do as people, take a step back, realize what we're seeing, and if it's something that we don't like, we have to change it so
Yeah.
that way we can go back to our true passion that we loved from when it was enjoyable.
Yes. Like if I watch, I wanted to get Lovesick out sooner. I wanted to get some kind of like storytelling let's play out sooner, but I couldn't rush the process because I knew I just wasn't ready to commit. But the more I watch like my favorite show, if that has a lot of storytelling, I'll get inspired. Like I get inspired by real life things, real life issues that are happening around me, to my family. They don't even know, but their business is in my LPs and their experience is in my LPs and they don't even know. But yeah, like we get inspired by many things. And in fact, I was actually reading a book. It's called The Cost of Knowing, and I wanted to make an LP inspired by
Ooh.
that. I don't even know how I'm going to do that. But just like you said, reading books, I mean, everything inspires us. So now I'm at that point where I've had so much inspiration, I'm able to just get back to myself and finally make time for an LP like this.
No, I like that. And I too
Yeah.
also have been getting back into reading as of lately. And I just
Ooh.
finished a book called Don't Let Her Stay by Nicola Sanders. And it's so psychological twisty. Like it's a thriller type book. And it really kind of locks you in like the first few chapters of realizing why is she doing this? Why is she married to
Ooh.
this person? why is her stepdaughter so crazy and manipulative? Like, why? Like, it's so insane because this character, Joanne, used
Don't
to be
give
a.
us spoilers. I'm gonna write the book down
Okay. Well,
because I might read this book. I'm in my reading era.
I will say though, the book will get you in and honestly make you lose your mind and ask so many questions. Like I wrote down so many questions
Ooh, you write
almost
down
every chapter.
questions? When you read, you write questions?
Yes.
You're smart.
And then I'm like, I didn't know it was going to go this way. It happens in the next chapter. I'm like, well, this is just great.
I'm gonna try to do that when I'm reading just to stay engaged because I've never thought to do that.
Yeah. It's so helpful because it will allow me to remember of like why I asked this question before and
Hmm.
then kind of going forward into the next chapter and then the next one and towards the end all the question I asked all now makes sense. So it gets better and better each time that you read a certain sentence. I highlight certain phrases, certain sentences. Some like this might come in hand later, or this might mean something, and it does. And I'm like, okay, now things make more sense.
You don't understand how helpful that is for me because here's the thing. And also, just before I say this, that book was called Don't Let Her Stay, right?
Yes, don't let her
Okay.
stay.
Don't Let Her Stay. Okay, because I want to get more books read. I know this is off
Yes.
topic to Sims, but it's still very much on topic because I use the books as inspiration and highlighting and doing all that. Like that is so engaging when you read a
It's
book.
it is. I
Yeah, and
used
it's
to
it's hard for
yeah.
me to finish a book now, so that's why it sounds like I just listened to a scientific discovery when you told me that.
Mm.
Mhm.
It's like I used to treat books as like an assignment because I had to do it for like school and it felt very unenjoyable because I had to read books that I did not want to read or had no interest in reading. So I swore off it for a very long time until like last year. And I'm like, I'm going to start reading books that I actually want to read that are enjoyable and not too long, but will keep my interest.
I need all of your book recommendations.
Oh, I have a lengthy list. I will send it to
Yay.
you.
Because sometimes it's hard, to find a book, and I think that you would like The Cost of Knowing, just based off the description of what you were telling me with this book. I really feel like you'd enjoy this book.
Ooh,
So, mhm.
okay. The cost of knowing.
Yes, The Cost of Knowing. It's so good.
Oh, then I will definitely check it out then. I love reading new books that will make me inspired, and then I literally take all that inspiration and put it into my Sims.
Exactly, and that's why I wanna read the book that you told me because I'm like, "Maybe I can benefit from this," and honestly, I will say this, I'm guilty of playing that same story, like, I feel like I'm doing something different, but I'm not I'm not out of the box as a writer would in these books.
Mhm.
I read these books and I'm like, "Wow, how did they do that plot twist?" And like you said, like, you'll ask a question and then it's a completely different outcome, and I wanna do that when I tell stories. I feel
Same.
like you know what I mean? Like, I'm always in this safe space with a story. I want more plot twist and turns and all that.
Like I used to I don't know if I've ever told you this or not, but like I've been making content since I was 14, but when I started it was like on a whole different YouTube channel that's still up there, which is scary.
I'm gonna
Um
find you.
oh gosh. But it was I used to play like Sims 2 all the
Yes,
time and it
you
was
told
like
me.
Sims 2 machinimas. That is what I did.
If you didn't make a Sims 2 machinima, are you even really a Sims fan? You know?
Right. There was a series on YouTube. I don't know if you watched it, but it was a series called My Life by Natalie Fire X
Oh,
on YouTube.
I think I did. Was it kind of emotional?
It was kind of it was emotional. It was like your typical like teenage love story type of Sims 2 machinima, but it grew even more after that. And they just ended the series like a couple
Mm.
days ago. And the series finale was like 2 hours long. And I'm just like, literally that entire series was my entire life.
I love that.
Like 13 years of
I
that
need
series.
I need to find that.
Oh, it's so good. I'll send you everything. I'll put
Please
everything in the
do.
show notes. Um, but no, I just find like it's so inspiring to get so many different inspirations and really try and think outside of the box to help us grow in our storytelling, in our everyday life. And I think one day, one of these days, I think you should write a book. I told Jen she should write a book, and I'm like, I will
Yes.
stand by that. Y'all are good storytellers, and I think people need to see that.
Yes, and it's funny because you brought up writing a book, and I have not forgotten that you told me that. Um, and what I wanted to do, I was thinking about which spoiler. Oh well, if this is out there, but because I didn't know if I was going to continue Lovesick, which obviously like I'm continuing it, but not really continuing it. I'm not going to say anything else because you just have to go follow my channel.
Yes.
But I wanted to take what I already filmed with Lovesick and make that a book. And then I'll really be able to
Oh,
refine it, because I know these characters, I know the story, I know the outcome already. So it'll be easier for me to write a whole book.
yes.
Yeah. Because in the Lovesick series, she wrote, the main character wrote Lovesick
Mhm.
as a book. And so, yeah, I really want to do that. I think Miss Sim Reno wrote a book.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was admirable. I'm thinking to myself, like, why don't we do that? We should. Jen, too. Write a book.
Yeah, I mean, I'm writing a book right now, but it's like I gotta figure out the plot line and everything. I have all the characters. I just gotta sit down and write it.
Right. Isn't that hard to actually sit down and just write it?
Yeah. It's
It
like, where
is.
do we begin? How do I want to start the first chapter, first like prologue? It's just a whole thing that I really gotta tap into more.
I feel like we need, well, me, I feel like I need time. When I don't have designated time, I can't get anything done.
No, I'm the same way. It's like I've got streaming and I've got YouTube. I have my dog to take care of.
Oh, your
So
doggy. That's your baby.
yes, it is. His name's Randy Joe.
Randy Joe. Don't forget the Joe.
No. And like you got some animals too. You had one and then you got another. And I'm like, hold on. You posted on Instagram. I'm like, this is
I
really
do.
nice. Seeing the cat content is so nice.
I really do. I was one of those people where I didn't even think I could get close to an animal because I was raised in a family where like my dad was like, no, no pets. I had a guinea pig and a fish, and that's it. But yeah, so
The same.
I didn't think that I could get close to an animal like this. And I love cats. And it became a problem when I first got them because I kept talking about them in my videos. And I just said to myself, like, girl, you gotta stop talking about your cats. I'm a little obsessed, I'm not gonna lie.
No, honestly, it's good to be obsessed with your fur children because
Right.
they don't know that they know that they're loved, but they don't know that other people are watching or listening or whatever. And it's like, y'all know y'all famous. Like,
Right, it's so cute. I love when I'm working and they're just sitting next to me, listening to me, like, talk to myself, and I just wonder what they think about me.
no same.
And then I realize a lot of streamers and gamers, like, a lot of us have animals. Like, I
We
just
do.
joined the club.
Hmm. I mean, hey, it's a common thing. We got animals galore in our
Yeah.
backgrounds. They just might be sitting in our room. I feel like everyone at some point has like some type of animal, whether it's a fish, guinea pig, hamster, rabbit, dog, cat, bird. You never know.
Would you ever do a dog cam with Randy Joe, like, kinda like how Lil Simsy has Snap
I
and her
would,
streams?
but the thing is, he moves so much. He doesn't stay in one spot. That's the problem. He'll lay and then like go to a different spot, and like, there's no point of having one.
You're right, you're right. I feel like with cats, they sleep a lot.
They
Like, they
do.
really do, and I don't know how that is with dogs. Like, I don't know. 2
They
different.
they can sleep a lot, but then
Mhm.
also they like to be awake. They're alert by almost every single thing that happens around them. Like, child, please calm down. It's just the wind.
It's just the wind. That's
Oh my
cute.
gosh.
I love that.
Oh my gosh. I mean, honestly, I love that you have cats because I know that cats have different like routines and everything, and like you just got them not too long ago. So Like, how have they been adjusting to the new life?
They've been really, really good. It's an adjustment, but they've been really good. And when you adopt animals, you always run the risk of like, who was this cat before I adopted them?
Right.
And or this dog. Like, you don't know their life before you, but we're at a point now where it just feels like they've always been with me and only known me.
Yeah.
Like, I'm so obsessed, and I'm kind of guilty of now. I keep like incorporating cats in my Sims households because I'm so in love with my pets that I'm adding them. Like, I might go back to Brant, like the Hecking household, and give them a cat instead, or just add
Oh
a bunch
my
of cats.
gosh.
Right. But yeah, they're adjusting. It is different though, because I have to actually like stop filming and stuff when they like they're needy. They're needy. They want to play,
Yes.
It's a
Yeah.
lot.
It's like, I'm in the middle of recording, but they don't understand. But like, hey, I'll
Right.
stop and come back. I'll have to remember, like, what did I say before? Because I have no clue.
That is so real. That is so real. Yeah, like my cats are it's harder when they're around me when I'm filming than when my kids I can say, "Hey guys, like I'm recording, I'm doing this, keep the noise down," but your animals don't understand.
No.
Yeah, and if I put them out my room, then they'll just try to open the door.
Yep. It's like, okay, come on in, I guess. That's fine.
Right, like, and I do it every time. I'm like, "All right, whatever. I'm just not recording today."
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like, have you like obsessively like gone to the store and like just bought things for them like that they just did not need? The amount of
Yes.
clothes Randy Joe has is too much. And I'm like,
Right.
he has like I think about several bandanas because like when he gets groomed, he gets a new bandana. But then when we go to like Petco or whatever, we sometimes like we get his food, but then we somehow end up walking out with a shirt. And I'm like, he's gonna have more clothes than me one day, and that's not good because I don't want to share my
No,
space.
literally, we need to tell people when you use our creator codes, just know that we're spending it on our animals. We are buying them
Yeah.
things like that our money is going to. Like now, I get our cats probably one of the more expensive brand foods
Hmm.
than when I first started. And then, like, they have a bunch of cats are really picky. So they have toys that they don't even care about anymore. I have to rotate the toys so that they're not bored of them,
Same.
but yeah, like I feel you on that 100%. Like I absolutely relate. But except for the clothes, because I think my cats would scratch me if I tried to put them in clothes.
Randy Joe just sits there and like, okay, that's fine, I guess. Like
It's
he's
so
doing his
cute.
own thing. Like he's now just like chilling. Like he's not here, but my parents are out. But
Hmm.
he recently like went to the vet and like he had to get some teeth pulled because his teeth were
Ow.
not doing well. Because I don't know what happened in his past life. Like we got him when he was like 2.5 years old. So it was like, oh, okay. This is a little bit interesting. So I never know like what his how his teeth were taken care of back then and whatnot. So it wasn't anything like our fault, the vet said, and like thank
Right.
goodness, because we spoiled that child rotten at that point. We wipe him down, we brush his teeth, we do all the things, and it's,
I
hey,
love that. And see, I'm trying to get to a point where we can brush our cat's teeth. I ordered them toothbrushes from Amazon.
hmm
But yeah, like cats and dogs are different. Like the
they
conversation is
are.
starting to make me realize, like, I envy you. I want to brush their teeth, but they won't let me.
I usually so like what I do is because Randy Joe did not like we have a brush. We have like we have like two brushes. One's like the regular human one, but for dogs, of course.
Hmm.
And then we have like this rubber one that you can like put the toothpaste on, and like we just gently like rub it on his teeth, and like he'll like lick it because it's on this like rubber thing, and it smells really good for him. Like it's like some type of like peanut butter toothpaste, whatever it's called. And then I was like, this is getting a little bit too much. I don't, his mouth is not that big. So I went to these wipes that I got. I think I got them from Petco or PetSmart, but it's like these dental wipes for animals.
Ooh.
And one side is like the brushing side, and then the other side is like that polishing side. It only takes me like a couple of minutes. He doesn't like it, but he lets me get in there at least.
You know what? I think I might try that because I've seen those on Amazon, and I would rather just open their mouth and just like scrub than stick a foreign object in their mouth and do it. I might try that.
I like it. I mean, I need to buy some more. I only have like one little thing left, so I gotta stock up at least. But it's helpful to have at least for when we're on the road doing other things, and I just don't want to use that toothbrush, even though I use it every once in a while. But then also too, he has his toys and things, and it's all laid out everywhere like a literal toddler. I'm like, I gotta pick up after you this time. It's like that's fine. It's okay.
Right. No,
So
literally, it's like having a baby.
it is. It is. So now that like you have like two cats and the kids and the husband and the whole thing, I mean, like, how do you like what's your current morning routine like?
It's like now during the summertime or just
Like
generally.
just in general?
So, let's see. Does Ocean have a morning routine? I am the most organized, unorganized person. I try to have a routine. It's always going to start with coffee. The
Mm,
cats wake me up. The thing about the cats is that if I'm ever having a day where I feel like I don't want to work or I can't do this, I don't want to record, they wake me up and they're like, I can't be depressed when
no.
like I can't lay in my bed all day and be depressed with them. I have to get up and work. And then I'm guilty of skipping breakfast because sometimes I just like having coffee. But
Mhm.
now that it's summer, like I make breakfast for my kids, and then we do things. I'm one of those moms where they have to like read or work on their workbooks before they play the game because they really love Roblox.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, and they would stay on Roblox for hours if they could. I have to take them off the game. And I've even tried to play Roblox with them before because they love it and I want to understand why they love it so much. The game looks atrocious to me, but I do love a good restaurant tycoon
Oh,
session,
yes.
you know. So, yeah, I do that and then I film. I film whatever I have to do. Like right now it's summer for my kids, so that's when I'm filming and then I get out, make them lunch and we go about the rest of the day, but typically the rest of the day is just family stuff and my real life stuff. So during the summer, I only have probably about a good 4 hours to really work on channel stuff. I don't know how I'm going to start streaming, but when they're in school and it's the school year, I have, a good 7 hours to
Yeah.
devote to work. Yeah. But I am guilty of having days where I just couldn't get out of bed and I
Mhm.
just couldn't do anything. And it's crazy because now that I have the cats, like it's making me see like life is so short and what we're doing, like what we have is a blessing. People would kill to be in our position to have this as a career choice and I don't need to waste it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'm up, ready to work and I'm not, loafing around in bed and the cats kind of like help me do that. It's weird. Ew.
I know. Like, I feel like once you have like children or like animals, it's like I gotta take care of people. I'm like, oh, hold on, let me get up. Let me do some stuff. Actually, it's
Right.
definitely it makes you really think differently. It's like, okay, life is definitely short. We got to take every moment and really appreciate it as much as we can, and go about life with a sense of joy, happiness, and hopefully some positivity, because the outside can be scary and the noise out there
Mhm.
can be a lot, but we got to find like that one pocket of sunshine that keeps us going.
Like you're a pocket of sunshine on the internet. Your whole
I
brand is
try.
sunshine.
I try.
Seriously, I feel like, that's why I can't stop what I'm doing either. I feel like when people see us, we could be a part of their day. Like someone could lose a family member and then hop in on a stream because they just want to be comforted. Like we can't
Yeah.
take that for granted that people really are like they find comfort in us and it's so weird, but I love that.
I love that too. I think that's like one of the best things about like I think for me that this year I feel like this year is the year of new beginnings, new excitements, and really like taking it day by day and living life on purpose in purpose.
Right,
And
exactly.
and that's what my mom has always told me, like, live life on purpose and purpose. Cause like, hey, you gotta live life the way you want to live it, but do it for you.
Ew, I love Mama Spring. I that is so good. And I feel that. I really do. And because a lot of people see me, I think, on the internet and they probably think like, wow, like you have it all together. Like there have been days where I was sobbing before I filmed something because I've dealt with so much personally. Like I had to really get my life together. Like
No, same.
it's crazy, you know, like I am a real person. I have my own, you know, mental things, but I'm at a really different place now spiritually as well.
Hmm.
And yeah, like I feel like I'm living on purpose and in purpose. I love that. Can you tell your mom that I like that quote?
Yeah, totally. She's just like very
Wisdom.
she has a lot of yeah, exactly,
Yeah.
wisdom and like so wise. And like my dad is so wise and has a lot of wisdom. And like
Mhm.
I've learned so much as an adult because of my parents. And
Same.
I find like the older I get, the more I understand. Like I didn't know about a Roth IRA. I didn't know what that was. I thought that was like
Oh my
scary
gosh.
stuff.
Me
I joined
too.
AARP like a couple of years ago. I thought that was for people who were like in their, I don't know, 50s, 60s, but you can join at 18. I'm like, okay, I got some benefits out of that. So
Right.
there were so many things I learned that it's like what we learn as children from adults, we gotta like write that stuff down and like really take it and like utilize that because it will help us better in our lives whether we like it or not. It's going to help us. And even like what we learn in school, we always said it like, I'm not going to use math, I'm not going to use
Hmm.
English, I'm not going to use history. Well, look at us now
Look
doing
at
it
us
every
now.
day. So
Unfortunately, it's kind of sad because we now live in a world where like we used to handwrite our essays and now people are using chat GPT. Like,
oh,
what?
it's rough out here.
Right. But hey, I'm glad that we come from a generation where we had to learn these skill sets. Like we don't rely on technology. We do embrace it in some ways, but we don't rely on it.
Right, right. And I think that's like the best thing. Like we don't rely on technology. Like I could live without my phone for like several months and be perfectly fine. But since my
Right?
job is social media, I have to use my phone, which is always sad, but hey, what can we do?
I feel you on that because there are so many times where I wake up and I'm just like, I just want to disconnect from the entire world. I just want to unplug, but you can't. You can't do
Right.
that. We can't do that.
No. I wish like I mean, I record almost every I try to record every day if I can. I might not upload every day, but I
Mhm.
record. If I had like another me, I could just like I have like I don't know, like maybe a month worth of content and I'm like, can you someone just edit it for me so I don't have to
Yes. Oh my gosh.
and I
You
can
know
go away for a
what?
month?
That is the hard part. Pre-recording is so good, but then when you have 8 videos to edit, it just feels like torture.
Exactly.
It's
And I don't
it's
want to
too
do
overwhelming.
anything.
Right. I'm like, "No." Oh, that is so
Oh.
true.
Yeah, it definitely is. And like one day things will get faster and better. I need to learn how to like not yap for like 10,000 hours and just like get straight to the point so I can edit properly.
I know it's so hard because I've actually recorded videos before, and if I'm yapping too much, if I'm talking too much, I will scrap the entire recording and re-record it so that when I'm editing, it's easier because I know exactly what you mean. Like that's a lot of cuts.
Yeah.
But and you don't want it too choppy either.
No.
So I absolutely get that. And it's just so funny because it's therapeutic for us. Once we get a good flow going, we can't help it. We just want to talk.
Exactly. It may not make sense, but it helps, you
There we
know?
go.
Well, honestly, I feel like we have done a lot today
We have.
with the podcast, but to leave it off on a good note, are there any exciting plans or goals that you have for 2025 or even 2026?
That's a good one. I kind of live life on the edge. So I'm trying to train myself to have goals now. That goes back to what I was telling you. Like, I stopped having goals for some reason. I'm just out here living. But right now, I just hit 1,000 followers on Twitch,
Yes, you did.
and I did. I'm so excited, and I can I just like I don't want to digress, but I love the noob feeling. I love gaining and like not being comfortable. I love that I'm I don't know, I'm accomplishing things again. You know, like, oh, I got 1,000 followers. Granted, it's not 100K, but it's 1,000. 1,000 people follow. Like, it's not subscribers, just follow. And I love that. I don't know. I'm really excited. So, Twitch, I want to Twitch stream every week, once a week. And then I also want to hit 150K on YouTube. Ooh.
Ooh, I like that goal.
And
You're going to
then
achieve all the things, I believe.
thank you. And I do want to add in that I am going to ask EA or whoever's in charge. I'm going to ask if I can do an infant's kit. If we could manifest that,
Yes.
that'd be kind of fun.
Put that out there into the universe. Like
Hmm.
once you say it, it's going to happen. It may not
Yes,
happen now, but it could happen in the future.
exactly. So thank you so much for allowing me to say my goals out loud, because I think sometimes I don't do that enough.
Hmm.
Yeah.
It's important to always manifest. It's like you say, if you don't see it, create it.
Yes. There we go. That's the quote from the this episode.
Yes, if you don't see it, create it and then
Absolutely.
manifest it for
Hmm.
yourself. But I do have some rapid fire questions
Ooh.
actually that I think will be really fun. So, most iconic childhood show.
Are you serious? Okay, if it's rapid fire, I'm just gonna say Rugrats. Period.
Good. Favorite Sims pack.
Oh my gosh. How dare you do this? Can I do two? Can I do two?
Yes.
Seasons and Growing Together.
Okay. Go to CC creator or must have mod.
Oh my gosh. I'm too nice. I love them all. Wait. Um, um, I'm I'm dropping stuff. Okay, go to CC Creator. Midnight Tech Careers. Um, wait, no, is that no? That's mod. That's mod. Midnight Tech for mods. CC Creator. Uh, Sims Trouble for hair. Oh gosh, I have too many. No, Rusty
I,
Sims. Rusty Sims CC. I have a lot of clothes. Sorry.
okay. Okay. Cool. 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 I like that. I like that. And the last one: tea, coffee, or water while gaming.
Coffee. I'm sorry.
Good. I'm a tea person, so hey,
Fancy. But but we need more water. That's
we
bad.
do. We do.
We got to stay hydrated.
Hydration station.
I love it. Okay, next time I want to do rapid fire questions. Like I want to shoot some at you because that was so fun. That felt like a game.
Yes, I love that. um, well, I'm going to end the recording and then we can
Mhm.
like yap later if you want.
Well, thank you so much for having me.
Yeah, thank you so much, Ocean, for being on my podcast. I really enjoyed it. I hope to have you again on another episode down the line.
Yes, I'm so down. Anytime you want to talk, I'm here.
Yes, anytime. Well, with that, my friends. Oh, actually, a good thing.
Hmm.
Where can people find you?
Ooh, you can find me youtube.com OshinSims, on Twitch, twitch.tv/OshinSims. And honestly, just look at those two places because I need to minimize my social media presence. I can only keep up with those two right now.
Well, that is good. Well, I will link everything in the show notes down below.
Thank
And
you.
I hope you all have a really good, fun day wherever you are in the world.
You too.
Bye.
Bye.
Well, my friends, that was the end of the episode with Ocean Sims. I definitely enjoyed talking with her pretty much any day, but with this podcast, it was very heartfelt and very inspiring, and I hope you all got some really good juicy nuggets out of the episode. I definitely did. But from her early days from The Sims 1 to the cozy story-driven Let's Plays that she shares today, it's definitely clear her love of the game runs deep. And so does her connection with her community, as she calls you all her wavy babies. So be sure to check Ocean's content out on YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, all the places if you haven't done so already. And with all that being said, thank you all so much for spending some time with us on the Hello Spring podcast for another week. But make sure you go ahead and comment, rate, and subscribe wherever you listen to your podcast. And I will hear from you all next time. Bye!